Hi, I'm David with CabinetParts.com, and today I'm going to show you how to install the Blum Aventos HF bifold lift system. First, let me disclose a little information before we start the installation process. This video is intended for the average homeowner or DIYer who wants to tackle this project themselves. This video will demonstrate the basic steps without having to purchase thousands of dollars in tools and equipment. Now, I cannot stress enough about safety, so always wear your eye protection. And like always, if this project seems too big for you to handle, contact a professional. Here is a list of tools you'll need for this project. An electric drill or cordless screw gun with a number 2 posi extension bit. A number 2 posi screwdriver for fine-tuned door adjustments. A 5mm drill bit. A self-centering pilot bit or a VIX bit. A straight edge, a combination square, and finally a metric tape measure and a pencil. There are 6 main components of the Aventos HF system: the lift mechanisms, the arm assemblies, the door mount brackets, the hinges, the cover caps, and finally your installation instructions. For demonstration purposes, I'll be installing this system in a frameless or panel application cabinet 30 inches in height and 30 inches in width. I also have 2 5-piece frame doors. If you have a face frame cabinet, you will need to build out the sides flush to the inside opening of the frame with additional material, and your screw locations will be different. Refer to your installation instructions for exact screw locations for your cabinets and doors. Frame cabinet and alternative door height application instructions are included. Let's start by marking our screw locations for the lift mechanisms. Choose the correct Blum formula on the chart to calculate the lift mechanism height. Since my TDH or top door height is 378 millimeters, my formula is top door height times 0.6 minus 57 millimeters plus my TR or top reveal, 378 millimeters times 0.6 minus 57 plus 2, or 171.8 millimeters, or we can simply round it up to 172 millimeters. Measure down from the outside top of the cabinet 172 millimeters. Now you can make your first mark 37 millimeters from the front of the cabinet, followed by a second mark 229 millimeters from the front of the cabinet. A combination score will help ensure your marks are square to the front of the cabinet. Use your 5mm drill bit and pre-drill a hole 1/8 of an inch deep at each mark. The 2 holes will allow you to place the lift mechanism in the correct location as you use the 5 enclosed screws to attach the lift mechanisms to the cabinet sides. Now you can repeat the steps for the second side. Now we can focus on the doors. You will need to know what your top and side door overlay measurements are in millimeters. Use the installation instructions to determine the starting points for the mounting brackets and the hinges. Let's lay the door down upside down on a flat surface. We will start with the arm assembly mounting brackets on the bottom door. Measure the bottom door height and divide that measurement in half. Then measure down 47 millimeters from the center point of that door. Next, measure over from the side edge of the cabinet 12.5 millimeters plus your side overlay. Now in this case, my overlay is 15 millimeters, so I will measure over 27.5 millimeters. Now use your combination square and you can draw your square lines. And now we'll repeat the steps for the other side. Now your center mark at 47 millimeters down from center is going to be the center hole for the bottom screw hole on the mounting brackets themselves. So we'll lay them on the line with the center hole in the crosshair. Now we can take our Vicks bit and pre-drill our holes. Use your number 6 by 5/8 flathead screw, and now you can attach the mounting brackets to the door. Now we can attach the top door hinges. Place both 120-degree free swing hinges in the top door. Use your straight edge to align your hinges. Use your Vicks bit to pre-drill your holes. And now you can use your number 6 by 5/8 flathead screws to attach the hinges to the door. After we completed the top hinges, let's insert the 2 free swing bifolding hinges into the bottom door. Once again, we're going to use our straight edge to align the hinges. And then we'll use our Vicks bit to pre-drill our holes. Now we can use our number 6 by 5/8 flathead screws to attach the hinges to the door. Next, we'll want to attach our hinge mounting plates. With the plates attached, adjust the mounting plate on the bottom of the top door so the locating tabs on the plates are touching the bottom edge of the top door. Make sure that the side edges of both doors are aligned. Now use your Vicks bit and pre-drill your screw holes. Now you can use your number 6 by 5/8 screws and attach your plates to the door. Now that the hinges and plates are in the correct position, we will want to separate the bifold hinges from the plates by depressing the quick release tab on the back end of the hinge arm. The two parts should separate. Now we can use our Vicks bit and pre-drill our last hole on the mounting plate, and then use our number 6 by 5/8 screw again to attach the last screw to the door. Next, we will need to attach the mounting plates for our top door hinges. On the inside top of the cabinet, measure over the distance from the center of the 35mm bore hole on your door minus your overlay and make your mark. This mark is the center point of your mounting plate. Place the mounting plate so that the center marker on the plate is in line with your pencil mark. Use your Vicks bit and pre-drill your screw holes. Use your number 6 by 5/8 flathead screws and attach the plates to the cabinet. With all the hardware complete, let's install the arm assemblies. Slide the back of the arm into the back of the lift mechanisms. Pull down on the arm gently enough so the arm clicks and locks into place. Now don't pull down too hard on the arm assemblies or you can't cause harm to yourself. Now let's go ahead and attach the doors. We can start with the top door by attaching the hinges to the mounting brackets. Next, we can connect the bottom door by attaching the bifold hinges to the bottom plates on the bottom of the top door. And finally, we can attach the arm assemblies to the bottom door brackets. Once the doors have been attached, the door may not stay up or close too fast or too slow. Now the tension adjust can be adjusted to fit your needs. Simply use your power screw gun and your number 2 posi bit. Insert the posi bit into the tension adjust hole. Now the tension should be equal on both lift mechanisms. After you adjust the tension of the door, you will want to use the fine-tune adjustments on the hinges to properly align the doors. Start with the top door. Use the first adjustment screw closest to the back of the cabinet to adjust the in and out position of the door. The center adjustment screw will help adjust the horizontal or left or right position of the door. The adjustment screw closest to the front of the cabinet will adjust your doors up or down. The adjustment screws on the bifolding hinge will help us adjust the bottom door. Now the first screw closest to the top of the bottom door will adjust our up or down position. The center adjustment screw will help you adjust the left or right position of the door. And finally, the adjustment screw closest to the bottom will adjust the in and out position of the door. Adjusting the arm assembly length is next. Close the doors so both doors lie flat on the face of the cabinet. Slowly open the doors high enough so you can lock in the arm length with the arm locking tabs. Now you can simply snap the cover plates on the lift mechanisms and enjoy. Now to get more information on the Blum Aventos HF bifold lift system, including the optional servo drive components and downloadable PDF instructions, visit us online at www.CabinetParts.com.